All right, chat, it is time to get into some Alex gameplay. We finally have the Alex guide and the Alex CPU matches, so it's time to see what this fella is, oh, wait, sorry, wrong picture. It's time to see what this fella, Alex, wait, no, sorry, wrong one too. Alex, it's time to see what this guy's all about, because all I've been seeing is thirst traps all over the internet for this character. Let's see some actual gameplay. So the official Street Fighter account put out a 7-minute character guide. We're going to analyze and see what we can learn about the character from this guide itself, and go see some high-level CPU mirror matches that were released and allowed to be recorded by certain gaming publications, so we can get a little bit more taste of Alex gameplay. Big boot. Chop. Stance into the head stomp. While up close, use an array of options from Prowler stance to break down your opponent's defense. Whoa! Command grab sequence. Let me see that one more time. Okay, so he uses Prowler stance. He goes for the light ender into the lariat into the command grab. Yeah, because you can cancel the Prowler stance jab is unique in that it leaves you in the Prowler stance, and you can cancel that then into the lariat, which gives you plus frames. And then he goes into the power bomb after command grab. That's actually really gnarly. So he has ways to get in with the stance that can low profile and then get plus frames. Oh my god, what? Drive rush shimmy, but meterless? Prowler stance, command hop into a jump in. You try to throw tech? Okay. Flash axe. A slashing elbow attack, it's easy to use in combos or as a way of checking your opponent. The medium version can be canceled into Prowler stance when it hits. Yeah, so I think the light one is also safe. Light version combos from a light attack, and you still got the upper hand even if it's blocked. Don't be shy with it. Upper hand even if it's blocked? You're not plus, are you? Yeah, you're just spaced out. Oh, look at the pushback on this. This is good because it's a basic light combo ender and you're left plus after, which means you can go for probably a low light string to clip people trying to jump away or holding back, or go straight into command grab, right? So you have the command grab strike throw mix right there. But look at it on block. I think you're negative. They mentioned originally in the gameplay trailer and blog post. But look at that pushback, dude. This is just prime spacing trap. You're going to press crouching medium punch into drive rush cancel and catch so many people whiffing here. The medium version's got a wider arc and reach in combos for medium attack. Make sure to give them the business with it. If you connect with the attack, you can transition it into Prowler stance for some nasty attack routes. Yeah, so it lets you combo and maybe go for Oki. Big buffer. It causes the knockdown. Yeah, so you go for Oki. That is gnarly. So you transition to the stance, and then they're going to get hit there because, once again, you can go into a grab. Flash chop. A lunging swinging attack. It turns the opponent around when it hits an opponent standing on the ground. This one's slow, but packs a punch like you wouldn't believe. You'll spin him right round, leaving him open to all sorts of pain. Go for a power bomb or oblique stomp for some wicked damage. Yeah, so you have the follow-ups after the flash chop, and I believe it's also plus on block. And it does nullify projectiles. You have the different enders from it. Even if flash chop is blocked, it's still your turn, so keep using it to put the fear into him. What are they challenged with? So he's doing like the charge heavy there, which I believe you have to charge to get the special cancel from it. Flash chop, and then just stand light punch. Woo! Comes out faster on overdrive. Okay, so more damaging light combo conversion. Whoever you're duking it out with is going to have a hell of a time hitting back, even if they block this attack. Plus, you can shift into Prowler stance when it hits. So also push back on this one as well. Yeah. So he's going to be really safe on a lot of these options. And if it hits, you get into Mix-Oki. So you can probably just throw that out. Maybe just use the OD flash chop as like a neutral tool, potentially. And it's spaced out, so you're not going to be punished. But if it hits, you can hit confirm transition into the Prowler stance and go for your mix. Aerial knee smash. Jumps into the air and attacks to the knee. It grants immunity to jumping attacks. Whatever you say, narration. Yeah, it's an actual DP. It'll actually anti-air. That seems pretty good. This seems pretty good, man. That's really fast and low to the ground and had invincibility. He seems like he might have a real DP. It's not going to be an invincible reversal, but that's a real-ass anti-air DP. The heavy version can also nail standing opponents. Combo from a light attack to give them something to remember you by. But it ain't so great at catching people already in the air, so make note of that. Okay, combos from lights also. So from lights, you can go into the light elbow for standing pressure resets into a low or command grab or lariat maybe. OD for a knockdown into prowler stance, or heavy on lights and also for a knockdown. So heavy and OD can hit standing. Cannot be recovered from after it hits. Oh, hard knockdown. Oh, you gotta take the mix. Okay, and look at the Oki. ODDP, hard knockdown, dash up, stand medium. Are they showing that you can hit confirm loop this? Are they implying I'm gonna hit confirm, delay cancel, meaty stand, medium punch after the OD knee smash connects, and I can loop the Oki situation? That was a pretty late cancel on this. Look how late they canceled this. I think they're implying you can hit confirm this. So either dash up, go for powerbomb command grab, or if they're trying to jump away, medium, hit confirm into another hard knockdown. Okay, grabs the opponent and drives them into the ground, useful for slipping through an opponent's guard at close range. If this connects when the opponent has their back to you, it transitions into power drop. Yeah, so powerbomb command grab, we know the deal. Startup in range changes with the button pressed. The light version has killer range, while the heavy version is fast. The medium just splits the difference. Yeah, they all have the same damage, so light is slow with far range, heavy is fast with short range. Yeah, that's a gnarly sequence. Using it after Lariat. Classic Street Fighter V Alex right there. There's no diff in the damage, so just use what works in each situation until you get a feel for the throw range. The light version's long reach will do you good. Yeah, so just know the range. Yeah, so it'll give you a power drop if you combo into it from like a flash chop, which back turns. Yeah, OD for more range and damage and faster startup. Okay, OD from the flash chop into hyper bomb. And that's also how you combo into his one-winged angel, if I remember correctly. And you can control the direction, because normally the power drop always swaps sides. So with this one, you're able to actually choose which side you want to put him on, which is a lot more utility than you had from that before. Yeah, you can keep the corner, actually. So you're not punished for trying to go for damage extensions. Prowler stance is the big one. Let's talk about hunting with Prowler stance. Yes, sir. Yes, please talk about it. You'll go into a low-profile stance with a truckload of options to choose from. We've seen some of them. Let's see what else you got. Those options are wicked good. You got stuff to sneak through defenses and others that will overwhelm anyone. They ain't easy to master, but put in the grind and train, you'll be expert in no time flat. This is the most unique option out of it, is this jab. This jab is cancelable into other Prowler stance options and leaves you in the Prowler stance. So he's going Prowler stance forward into the jab, into another jab, into the low target combo here. So jab, hit confirm to a low. Knockdown. That's pretty interesting, and it keeps you in the stance. And then he's going to back up here. So, okay, whoa. So if you go backwards in the Prowler stance, you stay in the stance. He goes backwards here. You can go backwards, keep the space, and then go for the head stomp. Because they mentioned the back cancel out of Prowler stance. I didn't know you would stay in the stance. Okay, that makes it so much more flexible than I thought it would be. Your long range options are going to be slashing elbow and air stampede. They work against opponents both in the air and on the ground. Okay, so you still have access to the special moves. When you're performing air stampede, press left or right to control the distance you jump. This makes it rough for anyone to guess which side you'll end up. Oh, it can cross up? You can maybe bait anti-airs too, of course, like cut short and make them with a DP. When you're up in their face, go for palm jab, which can cancel into other attacks. Another option is heavy lariat, which can be held to absorb an opponent's attack. Keep mixing things up to lay some big pressure. Yeah, the palm jab is the unique jab that lets you hit confirm, stay in the stance, and convert to other stance options. And then lariat has armor. They gave Alex lariat armor. Now I think you have to hold it. You have to hold it, which maybe delays the startup, but they actually gave lariat armor. I can't believe it. They thought after 13 billion buffs to lariat in Street Fighter V, they thought, what was one more buff we can give to this move that we haven't done before? How can we up the ante on lariat one more time? Full body armor? Yeah, they're not doing it Marissa style. That's a crouching light kick. Good point. Stepping in the ring with a parry happy opponent, mix it up with hyper takedown and dangerous armbar to make them rethink their life decisions. Rethink their whole fucking life decisions. We got to be saying that line. If we throw a parry at a Prowler stance, we make them rethink their life decisions. Everything that led up into this moment right here. So this is, I'm guessing, hyper takedown right there. And that's the dangerous armbar, which transitions into DDT on punch counter. Prowler stance is mad. Prowler stance is a mad good technique. They're really trying to lean into Alex being from New York here. But you got to tame the beast if you want to succeed. You can enter the stance from a neutral stance, but you can also cancel certain attacks into Prowler stance too. Yeah, understanding the flow of how different moves convert and transition into the stance is going to be important for sure. So this is charge heavy kick, knockdown, Prowler stance. Medium punch, heavy punch, target combo into Prowler stance. Use medium flash axe, overdrive, flash chop, and target combos to score a knockdown and transition to Prowler stance. Yeah, that's scary. When you're all up in their business, make them block a held heavy attack or crouching heavy punch, then transition to Prowler stance and keep pressuring them. Okay, block string pressure. Heavy, Prowler stance, jab to elbow. Oh, okay. Block string extensions. I didn't really consider that. That's a cool one. Charge heavy. I'm sure it's going to be plus or maybe a consistent block string. Charge heavy, Prowler stance transition to the unique jab, cancel to elbow. We've already established the elbow is safe on block and mad pushback. Spacing trap galore right here. Back at your crouching medium punch, driver's cancel range, or another charge heavy punch or stand heavy kick. Or go in for the fucking grab. Is this the one that works if you're standing? Yeah, he stood. Prowler stance isn't all sunshine and rainbows, though. You can't block while in that stance, so anyone with a bit of smarts can counterattack you if you get too predictable. Yeah, so you can't block out of it. I wonder if you have time to block string into the jab. That looks like lariat. Yeah, so maybe you can still get guaranteed block strings. Oh my. Raging Spear, the level 1. Springs forth with a devastating tackle from a crouching position. This move is invincible on startup, making it a useful way to turn the tables. Opponents want to try to hit you, throw you. This one's got invincibility against both, so fold them in half and make them regret messing with you. It's also good to use in combos to get the chance. It knocks them pretty far back. Okay, level 2. Yeah, forward moving lariat. Hey! Look at the range on this shit. The heavy duty lariat's got invincibility on it, and the dash goes through projectiles, giving you a 159 2/3% chance of dealing unheard of pain to their whole existence. It's got promos in here. That's a modern super reaction, by the way. There is zero buffer on this. This is not natural. This input. This is not an organic super. Look, nothing. Just nothing. Just staring menacingly than level 2. The big speculation was that Alex in Street Fighter 6 might be a rather modern-friendly character. Also, reports from the playtest were suggesting that he doesn't lose very many options as well. So, it might be seeing a lot of modern Alex. A lot of range on that for anti-projectile. This hits an airborne opponent. It'll smack them against the wall. What do you do after that? Yeah. Oh, wall splat. Okay. Into the flying knee. So, flash chop OD. Level 2 wall splat flying knee. And I guess if you have even more meter OD, you can get a hard knockdown. Omega Wing Buster. When you want to finish things with a bang, this follow-up from Overdrive Power Drop sets it up. Yeah, if you do the back turn into Overdrive Power Drop, that gives you the one-winged angel super. Useful for when you want to maximize your damage output. So I wonder if that does more damage. Final Prison, level 3. I think this might just be a basic level 3. This is the best thing in my deep bag of tricks. It's meaner than anything, but you're wide open if you miss, so don't. Make sure you use it when you know it's going to hit, or use its invincibility to turn the tables. Yeah, I think it's just a basic level 3 combo option. Was that a different finisher? I heard people were saying that you have different finishing options for animations. Oh, there's choke him out, yeah. You have 4 different ones. Is there any utility, or is it just for show? Night-night. Alex, you killed her. This dude got so much love. Yeah, please compare and contrast this to Street Fighter V Alex. Street Fighter V Alex was the very first DLC character for Street Fighter V Season 1. Alex was the protagonist of Street Fighter 3. He was supposed to be the leading character to the sequel to the most successful fighting game of all time, period, the grandfather of the genre. And then comes Street Fighter 5. The only thing people talk about with Alex is that he has French fry hair and his legs are on backwards. And for the entirety of Street Fighter V's life cycle, they could not figure out how to make this character relevant beyond just over buffing, giga buffing Lariat over and over to underwhelming competitive results for the entirety of the lifespan of the game. Compare and contrast that to what they've done with this character in this game so far. It's absolutely insane. They're trying to make up for what they did to him in Street Fighter V. He was the most dry, boring character in Street Fighter V, in my opinion. Very few redeeming qualities in this game, and they really went above and beyond with how they showed him some love in Street Fighter VI. Cool character guide. I learned about the ability to backwards dash while maintaining the Prowler stance, which is pretty interesting. The block string implications from charge normals transitioning into the Prowler stance is pretty interesting as well. So definitely some new tech there. But let's check out some CPU matches. These are, I believe, level 7 CPUs. They're not allowed to show level 8 CPU matches. So there's going to be a lot of dumb DI interactions. But let's see if we can find anything interesting in these matches. Oh, hold on. Of course, they're doing the DI, but this proves that Prowler stance palm jab, is that what they called it, is at least DI cancelable. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, ground bounce on punish counter. I think it might also do it on counter hit, but they're sharing one brain cell right now. Into the Prowler stance, into a grab, I think. Yeah, you got the back turn. So he's going to get the OD power drop. Safe jump here. Yeah, he goes for the heavy kick safe jump. Convert into the medium, into the OD flash chop. Okay, boot. Whoa, that's interesting. How? I don't really understand the movement options from Prowler stance. So does it do just an initial lunge and then you can continue to lunge forward after it pauses and go backwards? I thought it might just keep going forward forever. I didn't really understand how that operated. So that's pretty interesting that it went forward, it stalled, and then he opted for the head stomp dive kick. Now kind of plus. Oh, empty hop into the Prowler stance. So he's going OD chop on the light conversion. Okay, neutral jump on the heavy kick. Okay, let's see the combo conversion. Neutral jump heavy, crouch heavy, canceled into Prowler stance, light, into elbow. Okay, so crouch heavy will combo into Prowler stance, into light. What? What did he do here? Crouching medium punch straight into the flying knee? Is that a real hit confirm? Is that really possible? That was crazy. Okay, OD power bomb, decent damage. Yeah, his command grab damage is not like Zangief level. It's not Zangief level for sure, but I think that's acceptable. It's still threatening. That seems more than Marissa, and it definitely seems acceptable considering all the other shit he has. Oh, that's how you're gonna style on them, with the clap in the front and in behind the back? That's crazy. Imagine getting KO'd by your opponent and they start doing clapping push-ups. Double clap style. Should have been a back throw, man. Oh, short hop pressure. This looks so strange coming from Alex. Look at this. Are we seeing this? He's like, you're going to sit still neutral on Prowler stance in jab, short hop. So this is what the chatter was talking about. Alex whiffs his head stomp for going for that for no reason in the corner. And the CPU Alex responds immediately by mashing out a power bomb somehow. And because he is literally back turned, he's facing away from him in the punish. It wasn't set up by a flash shot. He's facing away from Alex doing the power bomb. He gets the power drop from it. And he could have put him back into the corner, or he could have gone into the one-winged angel here because he has the super meter. You need level 2 for the one-winged angel. So he could have killed. If the CPU was smarter, he could have killed with a stylish finish there. Okay, punish counter, stomp. Hold on, it's going too fast. Punish counter, head stomp, Drive rush crouch heavy to elbow, medium elbow into double prowler stance into Oki with the grab. Into whiff meaty. CPU, you am always impressed me, then let me down right after. Please counter DI. You are a computer. Anti-air. Hit confirm. Yeah, just doing this charge heavy punch into flash chop looks really good. Great spacing tool. And flash chop is plus on block, and if it hits, you hit confirm to power drop. Is Alex's build achievable naturally? Yeah, man, just keep up with the broccoli chicken rice. Yeah, Alex just has like a basic dad bod build, dude. It's not that hard. Like, why do you as a man not look like Alex? Let's look at the drive gauge damage. He's at about 3/4 of a bar of drive gauge. He's doing a charged heavy punch. Looks pretty meaty to me. That's a meaty charged heavy punch. That's 3/4 of a bar of drive gauge. And then he's going to cancel this into heavy flash chop. And that's going to do another 3/4. That's 1.5 bars of drive gauge damage right there, man. Yo, they're inventing anti-airs right now. Oh my god, slow-ass knee anti-air. Yeah, drive rush heavy punch. Oh, wow, wait, the vacuum effect here? Look how far away this... he's zipped over there. Look how far away he is. He gets the heavy flash shot from this far away. Look how far away he is. Look how far away he is. Cancels to power drop. Whoop. Whoop. They want to make sure it doesn't whiff once you get into the combo. Yeah, you definitely get a safe jump from the power drop. Yeah, just mixing up your strings and going for charge heavy into flash chop seems so good. And if it hits, you get the power drop, and you get a safe jump from that. That seems to be so, like, a nice, solid way to play neutral and convert to damage into Oki. To do Alex justice, we have to forget about him and his relationship with Street Fighter V. He was not in Street Fighter V. He took a break after Street Fighter 3, and he's finally back. They are taking turns doing heavy punch into flash chop and to OD power drop. They are taking turns doing the same thing over and over. All right. Can you force the burnout? Oh, you don't get Oki after the one-winged angel. Nice anti-air, crouch heavy. Oh, he's playing good nooch. He's playing good nooch. You whiff the anti-air. Anti-air, crouch heavy, though. You got the low. Convert to level 1. That was kind of hype. That was actually kind of hype. That was a solid comeback. This seemed like a real match for a second. How do you get the burnout? Solid anti-airs. String them up. Yeah, crouching medium punch canceled into OD flash chop. That was crazy good awareness, actually. Oh my god. Computer, get it together. Get it together, computer. Get it together. Get it together. Come on now. Drive rush, charge heavy. Into drive rush cancel to stand MK to stand medium. Yeah, so drive rush cancel to... Seems like you're going to drive rush cancel into stand MK to stand medium punch into a special move ender. We're losing the plot, fellas. We're going off the script. How come whenever they get a DI, they just go straight into level 1? Oh my god. What's the burnout loop? Oh my god, you better not fumble this. Player 2, don't fumble this. He's burnt out. Nice. Yeah, chip him. Ooh, okay, you brought me back in. You're losing me. You're losing me, Alex. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Wins the dive kick interaction, gets the punish counter to the ground bounce, drive rush crouch heavy into the medium elbow, which gets him into the prowler stance. Prowler stance initial lunge, second lunge, short hop to bait out a response, maybe looking for a backdash to get away from the grab. Goes for the short hop cross up, punish counter, crouch heavy, stance cancel in the prowler stance, into the prowler stance jab, which combos then into the lariat, which links after to the stand light kick, into the flying knee. We got one more match to check out. Let's see what they have in this video. Oftentimes, these IGN Japan videos sometimes have some more premium highlights.
Let's begin. I hope this will be a match.
We don't have to do all that now.
This
Listen,
is a rematch.
YouTube, was that supposed to be Alex? All right, let's get into the action. Drive rush overhead denied. Drive rush heavy. Oh, drive rush medium this time. Crouch heavy, prowler stance, jab, lariat, stand light kick, flying knee knockdown. That seems to be a pretty solid meterless combo for Alex. Elbow? Okay. He's gonna get the Oki. What do you got for the Oki? Oh, attack drive gauge. Plus frames. I like that. I didn't like this, though. I didn't like this. Player 2, you might be fumbling right now. So what was the combo? Neutral jump, heavy kick, charge heavy into knee. Decent meterless combo right there. That's boot. Pressure. Oh, my God. Plus frames. My man, you do not need to spend that super meter. How did he know to backdash bait that there? Okay, heavy punch on punish counter links into crouching medium punch. Next, he's going to go for OD knee, which is going to be hard knockdown. Attack drive gauge, plus frame on that to stand light kick. Overhead. Inorganic hit confirms. Plus frames. Oh, hit confirmed to straight. Yeah, you can definitely hit confirm that. Same side. Oh my God, he doesn't even need the save jump. You're just dead. So I guess the advantage for oblique stomp is that it's meterless instead of doing OD powerbomb, because I think you have to do OD powerbomb. I'm forgetting. Is there a non-OD version of the powerbomb? Power drop has a meterless version. So I guess I'm struggling to understand what the purpose is of the different variations without meter. Oh, okay. Without meter, power drop always side swaps, and meterless, the oblique stomp keeps the same side. Okay, so power drop without meter, side swaps, and then oblique stomp for same side. Makes sense. Oh shit, the anti-air? Hold on. So, they showed this off in the gameplay trailer. What is going on here? This is just crouching heavy punch out of the Prowler stance. So, if you anti-air, this is a punish counter. Maybe if it's a punish counter, it does this. But this is the elbow, or sorry, the shoulder anti-air, which he doesn't have out of his normal moveset. His crouching heavy, when and not in Prowler stance, normally looks more like a palm upwards move. So he has the shoulder, I think, only in Prowler stance. And yeah, if it punish counters, it does the unique animation. So is this a hard knockdown? It is a hard knockdown. The animation, my camera's blocking it. Hard knockdown confirmed. So you get in for pressure. But he misses the Oki and dies. Come on, CPU. Oh my God. Yeah, so that seems to just be like the dangerous option he has if you try to jump at him. Because once again, he cannot block in Prowler stance. So you might be incentivized to, you know, go offensive versus him when he's in Prowler stance. But then if he gets the anti-air, seems like it's pretty good anti-air invincibility. And he's going to get a fucking hard knockdown. And then you got to hold there, walk up command grab. Yeah, okay, there you go. You guys are paying attention to the gameplay, right? Yeah, just dive into the corner and start getting throw looped. Yes. Okay. Great play. Why do they keep choosing... never mind. What are y'all up to at IGN Japan? Surprise, Prowler stance, head stomp, drive rush in. That's actually... So, if the head stomp does not punish counter, I don't know if it bounces on counter hit. It might also cause the ground bounce on counter hit, but like this is really good drive rush Oki. That seems perfectly meaty. New actual wall splat route. We haven't seen a good combo here. So DI wall splat, crouch heavy to medium elbow. The medium elbow transitions into the Prowler stance. Mid screen, we saw that they were using that for Oki. Here they're going Prowler stance straight into the unique crouching heavy shoulder option that you get out of this, which we saw before on punish counter or counter hit when you actually anti-air someone, gives a hard knockdown. Here in the combo, gives a juggle state, juggle after, with the heavy flying knee, it looks like. Okay, so there, we can confirm that the head stomp on counter hit also causes the ground bounce, but it's traded with the air fireball, which is nutty, so you can get the combo. So on counter hit or punish counter. Whoa! Hold up. Prowler stance into lariat to counter the DI. Classic. Heavy flash shot plus frames. Stand light kick buffered to OD flash shot because it's going to be safe. Why not? If they try to press, you get a counter hit. He goes into the Prowler stance. For the hell of it, goes underneath the burn kick. They side swap. Prowler stance turns around. He's still in the Prowler stance. I think the AI broke. I think the AI wasn't prepared for a side swap when he's in the Prowler stance. And then it made her over. Did it force her overhead to whiff? Why? Or was it slightly out of range? Let's double check that. I guess it low profiled her overhead. What? That doesn't even look right. Buff Viper, but that's crazy. If anything, that should give her more plus frames because it hits late. And my man does not give a damn this whole time. He doesn't care. I think I honestly think the AI might have broke. That's the Alex guide and gameplay videos we got so far. Alex is looking amazing, to be quite honest. I'm super excited to play him. He looks like he's going to be difficult to master, but has a few solid options to incorporate and pick up and play, so I'm looking forward to trying him out.